What if Naruto was a Senju? Part 4. Enraged at the way Naruto seemed to be taunting him, Zabuza launches himself towards Naruto, hoping that he will be fast enough to kill him and pry the sword from his cold dead hands. But Naruto, after training with the sword and naturally gaining strength, rapidly dodges Zabuza and delivers a punch to his stomach, powerful enough to send him back a considerable distance. Haku gets angry, seeing his master hurt, and just like Zabuza, launches towards Naruto, but he gets intercepted by Sasuke, who gets into a one-on-one with him, fighting each other fairly evenly. Naruto runs at Zabuza, launching a flurry of attacks, with Zabuza dodging frantically, not being able to retaliate successfully, until Naruto tries to use the sword and swing it, making him slower. And then Zabuza sweeps Naruto's feet, putting him on the floor, and pulling the executioner's blade from him. Zabuza smiles, having his precious back. To be honest, I don't know why I wrote that. All I can see in my head is Gollum with bandages over his face. But either way, Zabuza smiles, having his precious back, and holds the sword above his head, and brings it down, trying to cut Naruto clean in two. But without the weight of the sword slowing him down, Naruto vanishes from Zabuza's sight, delivering a huge kick to his side, winding him, and putting him on the floor. Hinata, who was stood protecting Tazuna with Kakashi, sighs in relief as she was nearly on the brink of tears, thinking Naruto was about to be killed. Naruto then flies towards Zabuza, making 5 shadow clones, who all form shields, as Zabuza got back to his feet and swung his sword, trying to disperse the clones. But his sword gets jammed into one of the shields, while the real Naruto uses his blood style again to make the bridge warp and wrap around Zabuza's legs, holding him down, while Naruto delivers a punch with enough force to knock out Zabuza's sharp teeth. While this is going on, Sasuke gets caught in Haku's demonic ice mirror jutsu, while Hinata watches Sasuke intently, as she can see perfectly. But she tells Naruto that the mirrors have chakra running through them, strong chakra, so destroying them is not exactly going to be easy. Hinata tells Kakashi to keep an eye on Zabuza, with Kakashi agreeing, and pleasantly surprised to see that besides him, this team seems to have found a leader. He smiles widely under his mask as Hinata and Naruto run off to help Sasuke. Hinata uses her gentle fist to momentarily disrupt one of the mirror's chakra to halt the regeneration long enough for Naruto to destroy it, and use his blood style to pull Sasuke out before he gets hit by a barrage of Senbon. Haku jumps out of one of the mirrors, following the group with his new target in mind, Hinata, the person who seems to be a perfect counter to his most powerful jutsu. Zabuza sees the change in Haku, then sees his chance. He rips himself out of the bridge and goes straight to Naruto, who was his direct threat, with Kakashi intercepting him, and them two having the same fight as they do in the original. Naruto makes another 5 shadow clones, who run towards Tazuna, surrounding him and making huge, almost Roman-like shields, protecting him from any stray attacks that might escape the battle. Tower shields, that's what I was thinking of. Naruto and Sasuke stand beside Hinata, ready to protect her from Haku, but his overwhelming speed is getting harder and harder to track as he gets more serious. Naruto desperately tries to defend against Haku, but it's no use. He keeps pressing, getting through every defense and even outmaneuvering him and Sasuke together, going for Hinata, looking for the killing blow. Naruto forces a lot of chakra to his feet and jumps in front of Hinata, taking the blow, falling to the ground. Everything on the battlefield goes quiet, except for the laughter coming from Zabuza and saying, "One down, Kakashi." All of the clones around Tazuna disappear, leaving him defenseless. Kakashi is stuck. He wants to help save Naruto, but he knows that if he does that, he will be leaving Zabuza to kill Tazuna with no effort whatsoever. Thinking as quickly as he can, as he could, Kakashi uses ninja hounds to hold down Zabuza and uses lightning blade to kill him, with no interference from Haku this time. Before Zabuza dies, Haku tells Hinata and Sasuke that Naruto died like a true shinobi, being used as a tool and discarded. Hinata tells Haku to shut up while crying and activating her Byakugan, while Sasuke, seeing his rival and someone that he had come to respect die, awakens his Sharingan, ready to battle Haku, but Hinata tells him to look after Naruto. She's gonna fight him. Hinata rushes into the fight, trading blows with Haku. Haku weaves out of most of the attacks, but with each successful strike, he gets slightly slower, as his chakra points were being sealed. Hinata doesn't stop. She strikes over and over again until she moves in range of Haku and spins, shouting palm rotation. This time the rotation is perfect and does an enormous amount of damage to Haku, knocking him down, and in her rage, Hinata pulls out a kunai and plunges it into Haku's chest. Sasuke looks shocked at the resolve Hinata had in her heart, and when Hinata pulls out the kunai and looks at the blood cover in her hands, throws up at the thought of taking another's life, even if it was for someone she loved. Hinata slowly gets up and weakly walks towards Naruto. Walks towards Naruto's presumably dead body and falls down next to him crying over the loss of her hero. But she stops crying through shock, as with her Byakugan, her Byakugan's still active, she could see that his heart was still beating, but very slowly. She starts doing CPR to get his heart beating faster, and after a few seconds, his wounds start healing at a very fast rate, with the only indicator that they were even there is in the first place, was the amount of blood around the torn clothes. Hinata started laughing hysterically that he's still alive, while Naruto slowly opens his eyes, asking what happened. But he's cut off when Hinata brings him in for a crushing hug. She then goes crimson red when she realises what she's doing, but she doesn't really care. Naruto's alive. Sasuke is even smiling, seeing his rival revived. I'm not going to try saying that 10 times when I'm drunk. Rival revived, no. But all of this is cut short when Gato appears, telling them to stop building or they all die. Kakashi, not being anywhere near as drained as the original, makes 10 shadow clones who all use fireball jutsu to force the mercenaries and Gato to jump off the fucking bridge, presumably dying from the impact. Kakashi goes over to check on his team and tells them all how proud he is, especially of Hinata, who took charge without warning or anyone asking her to. They all get up, and Naruto uses his wood style to repair the hole made by Zabuza and complete the bridge, connecting the land of waves to the mainland. Tazuna thanks Team 7 for everything they had done. And he tells them he will name the bridge the Great Hyuga Bridge, to thank Hinata for being such an integral part of saving all of them. Hinata blushes again, saying thank you to Tazuna, and Naruto thanks her for saving his life. Hinata goes even more red and tells him it's payment for defending her against those bullies when they were kids. Naruto smiles and asks her to get some ramen together when they go back. Hinata's nose starts to bleed as she turns into a beetroot, but she accepts nonetheless. So, with that, they all head back to the village, Sasuke being a bit salty that he was probably the most useless one on the mission. Oh, how the tables have turned, Sasuke. But, anyway, yeah, let me know if you like this part, and anything you would like to see in the future, whether it be this series, in another series, or any new What If ideas. Yeah, let me know, and I'll see what date they're coming out. But, yeah, like, subscribe, and hit the ding up at top if you really want. And I'll see you all later. Bye.